Hi everybody, Kristen Cusato here, Director of Communications for the Connecticut chapter of the Alzheimer's Association. I just want to say that we honor you and all you do during this Caregiver Month and all year round. And I'm going to read to you a story that appears in the Chicken Soup for the Soul, Navigating Elder Care and Dementia, 101 Stories for Family Caregivers. My story is called The Man Under the Bed, and it's on page 123. Her dementia diagnosis came when she was 61 years old. My strong, smart, human resources executive, president of the local Rotary Club, graceful, kind mother had Lewy body dementia. It's the second most common type of progressive dementia after Alzheimer's disease. There had been many falls, some hallucinations, some checkbook mistakes, and incidents of leaving the garage door open all night. Mom had trouble sleeping, her hands would tremor, and she was getting lost going to familiar places. When the diagnosis came, I moved from San Diego to New York to be with her on this journey. She had taken care of me, and now it was my turn to take care of her. After all, she was my best friend. We moved Mom into an assisted living facility because her doctor was concerned about safety, navigating the 2 stories and the staircase she had. I visited her every day, and I managed her care. A few months after she moved in, the phone rang. "Chris, there's a man under my bed." Now, mind you, the average age of everyone in there was about 80. She was 61, so if there was a man under her bed, he must have been quite limber, perhaps a former gymnast. Here's a key lesson that I learned. Do not argue with the person with dementia. It will only agitate them and you. So instead of telling her, "There's no man under your bed," I went into her reality and I met her where she was and just started asking questions. "Okay, Mom, is he banging on the bed?" "No," she said. "Is he yelling while you're watching television?" I asked. "No," she responded. "He's just under there." Well, I reached into my caregiver bag of tricks, a bag I didn't even know I had, but the one that I kept adding to throughout my mom's dementia journey, and pulled this out. "Well, Mom, he's under there to make sure you go to lunch on time. Why don't you go to lunch, and when you come back, he'll be under Mary's bed, making sure she goes to lunch on time. He's the under the bed go to lunch guy. He works there." I held my breath and I crossed my fingers. After a few seconds, Mom responded, "Oh." I had validated her thoughts and feelings instead of arguing with her. And more importantly, I let her know she was safe. I went into her world and it worked. Within the first year of her diagnosis, Mom called me in a panic. We had written appointments on a very large calendar in her room, but she soon had trouble keeping track of numbers and dates and seasons. "Why aren't you here?" she said. "It says I have a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock on Wednesday. It's 10 o'clock. You're not here." For a second, I panicked. Had I forgotten a doctor's appointment? No, Mom had. Many short-term memories disappear for people with dementia, while memories of old remain. We had been to the doctor on Wednesday at 10 o'clock. It was Thursday. She had no memory of what had happened the day before. So I tried to alleviate her concern with humor, but I did not correct her. "I'm sorry, Mom. I forgot to tell you, the doctor called and canceled the appointment. He's going to Aruba. They're always going on vacation. How about I come and take you to lunch instead, and we'll see him when he gets back?" It was another holding my breath and crossing my fingers moment. She relaxed a bit. Now, I'm not saying that this always works, but it is another key stashed in that crucial caregiver bag of tricks, ready for you to unlock your loved one's mind. I call it using the 2 S's. I would tell her I was sorry and tell her that she was safe, the 2 S's. One day I walked into the facility to visit her and she was very angry. Mom said that I hadn't been visiting her, I had abandoned her. Didn't I love her? I felt such pain. I had been there almost every single day, but she didn't remember. So I knelt down to her eye level and gently said, "Mom, I'm so sorry I haven't been here. I've been crazy at work, but I've been doing great things and you would be so proud of me." And then I immediately changed the subject to distract her. I learned so much during my mom's 4 years with dementia. It was painful, but there were beautiful moments as well. Taking care of her gave me a new passion and a new purpose. As you know, I now work for the Alzheimer's Association and try to share the life lessons with others and strive to end the disease that took away my mother. I know she's proud of me. And we are very proud of all of you. Thank you for all you do.